the sacrifices you make, we all make to get here, Todd, and all the team, the Petty family, my family, to get here, to be a contender in the Cup Series, you know, to finally get to victory lane, it just is a dream come true for me. I've travelled halfway around the world and dragged my kids and my wife with me, and I kept telling them I was good, but you know, until you can win in the Cup Series, you can't really put that stamp on it. And I've tried 2.5 years now to get to victory lane, and I just have to thank Todd for giving me the chance. We're getting on great as a team. We're all blending well. We understand each other. We're good friends and have respect for each other. And it's very important when you get days like this where you can rely on. I can rely on Todd to make good judgment calls on the box, and he can rely on me to go out there and do my job. And awesome day. We just dedicate it to Mrs. Petty. You know, she's doing a little tough down home. We wish her the best, and dedicate this win to her. And this time last year, I didn't know what I was going to be doing. I didn't know I was going to be in the Cup Series. Took some chances. You know, was on the roller coaster with the whole Petty team when it went through the changes at the end of last year, and to get them to victory lane is just a dream come true. On behalf of Ford and Stanley, and DeWalt, and all the other partners that make this 9-team run, I just got to thank them, and hopefully we can get back to victory lane again soon. You know, I think this might open the box for me to get a few more. I felt a lot of weight of expectation and pressure to win, and sometimes that clouds your judgment. And I know I've tripped over myself once or twice trying to get to victory lane here in the Cup Series. And you know, not that I was worried, but you know, the word choke was starting to creep in the back of my mind. And you know, we survived today. We fought our way back to the front. We had a late race restart. You know, fought and gouged our way to the front and got the win. Just a dream day, and very thankful for the opportunity that I've got to be here, and that I've made the most of it today. No, I had a run at him, and I had a couple of chances, and he locked up a tyre, and I missed a shift and locked up my tyres and got all frazzled, and so I just was cooling everything back down to have one more shot at him. I knew the laps were winding down, but he was struggling. I mean, he was fighting his car. I could see that he was really, you know, loose up over the S's, and I was going to have another shot at him. If I was within 3 or 4 lengths coming into the last brake zone, I was going to go through him to try and win. So, you know, when the caution came out, I actually was you know, pretty happy about it, letting everything cool down and have another shot at him. On the restart, I tried to actually blend in behind him because I knew I was never going to outbrake the 18. He was just going to sail it off in there trying to win the race, and that's exactly what he did. But, you know, I couldn't find a hole, so I kind of got stuck into turn 1 and just sailed off in there and tried to make a hole, which worked out for me. And with Brad, you know, I just got through the bus stop really good and just forced the issue on him. And I never touched him, I don't think, but I got him aero-free and was able to slide past. It was only yesterday in the motorhome light I was talking to Brad about how hard the Cup Series is to win, and he said, yeah, you know, when you get a 5th-place car or a 3rd-place car, you know, you got to be able to win with those days. And there we were, the two of us, duking it out for the victory. And, you know, he's an upcoming superstar and great talent. All those guys at the front today just drove superbly, and you just got to take your chances, and today it worked out for us.
Yeah, it was just an incredible day. You know, we from the time we unloaded this race car off the truck on Friday, it was fast, and you know, we were one of the fastest car in the first practice, and we elected to work on our race stuff, work on a balance on our race car, and not really worry that much about the you know, setting a fast time for qualifying, but knowing that Marcos was good here, and that he would be able to, you know, have a pretty good time. We weren't really that worried about it, so we really focused on the race, and then you know, then worked on some more race stuff. Start second practice and switched over to qualifying. Had a great car, and then today, you know, just it's crazy because you have a rain delay, and you have rain coming, and you have all these scenarios and all these things that go through my head for 2 days, and can't sleep, and from worrying about, is it going to rain at halfway? Do we do this? Do we do that? But we had a plan, you know, coming here after we saw what our fuel mileage and that type of stuff was on Friday, and we stuck with our guns. And, you know, the rest of it, we made our pit stops. The cautions fell, and, you know, everything worked out today. There was the big guy upstairs was looking out after us, and it all worked out. And just happy to get this 9 Stanley Ford Fusion team back in victory lane. And it's been a while for me, 2005. with Dale Jarrett. So to get Marcos his first win in the Cup Series is something very special for me that I'll remember for a long time. And just for Richard Petty Motorsports, the things that Richard Petty Motorsports went through in 2010, and to come back, people would not give up. We had two of the main owners here today, Doug Bergeron and Andy Murstein. Were here sitting on the pit box with us, and I told those guys back earlier in the year, just hang in there. The win will come. And today we finally got it done, and I'm just like I said, I'm just happy to be a part of the Richard Petty Motorsports and Ford Racing team and everything that went on today at Watkins Glen. I remember being a kid here with Rusty Wallace back in the day in that Victory Lane when it was the Bud at the Glen. So it's a special day for me.